Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. First and foremost, we're going to face the East and give all praises. Yahawah, Rawchaa, Yahawah, Yahawah. Gotta give all praises to Yahawah. Bahasham, Bahasham, Qadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who led me to this truth, who've been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, and show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, we part of that number. Lord willing, let's be edified in those who fear the name of the Lord and is striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9. It is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. And it's unto a reed. 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 42. The Lord wanted to set it fire to the flock. Getting out here a little late because my stuff wasn't charged up. And I had to charge my stuff up before I come do camp, before I got out of plantation. So we're getting into a part 2 of the lesson that I did in my last camp about you will be faced with complex simplicity. So Lord willing to set upon to the flock. Shalom to all that's out here that come across the common board. Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak, Atham. Let me give it a note. So as we were going into this part 2, I was speaking about the word esteem before I left my last camp, right? So we're going to go right here. It is challenging to do this because of the flesh. It is challenging to face this complex simplicity of this truth. Now, we all know that when we go into the Shabbat, what happens? It always starts at sundown, right? So it's okay sometimes to do lessons at night, but make sure, you know what you're doing. Make sure you are ready to face whatever. If you come out here to serve Yahawashi at any time, we can put the death on the spot. We're going against this whole nation. We don't fuck with America Babylon the Great. We're not here for this place. And we'll tell them, But we smart with it. We ain't gonna just go up to Esau Edom and say, fuck you in his face. Not bluntly, you know. They don't think we talking about nothing, man. The Lord's gonna lead who we supposed to lead to this truth. It don't matter if you're in the middle of nowhere. If Bahasham Yahawashi wants somebody to wake up, he gonna wake their ass up, man. It don't matter where you at. The Lord puts us, the Spirit on us to go to these places and do these places at specific times, specific time zones, specific areas. So why? So he can be preached across the four corners of the earth at all times. All times. Right? So like we said, you know, when we all come under one agreement, it is challenging to do this because of the flesh. But the Spirit has to overcome the flesh. It has to overcome. Right? We have to overcome death. In a body that is meant to die, we have to overcome that in our hearts, which means your mind, live, your mind. So we got to overcome death before we even reach it. That's the battle. You know? That's what we focusing on every day, to overcome this flesh, because it's battling with us every day, right? So this is the battle. This will not be easy. Nothing is obtained with ease. Nothing true, nothing real. You know, immortality will not be obtained easily. Period. If you coming in this for an easy way out, hey, might as well keep walking. This is the hard route right here. This is straight gate, right? So, like I said, we know this is a lesson that Elder Yahawah did a week ago, but I wanted to do a lesson over it because it was very, very important what he was talking about. Not saying that other brothers ain't important what they talking about, but this is something very important that we all gotta pay attention to. These topics that he was bringing up. So, and other elders do it all the time as well. There's plenty of elders that they've got many lessons that were erased. They went over these topics before a long time ago. You know, but we coming back to try to learn everything that they got out there. Okay, and they're patiently putting up all that work back that Esau Edom deleted. So you got to bear with them, bear with us. We out here doing the work of Yahawashi, right? So we got to overcome death. This is the battle. This will not be easy, though it is simply said, right? So it's something simple. This truth is simply complex, and only the ones who are the first fruits will grasp that understanding. So now we're going to go to Philippians chapter 2, verse 4. So it's Philippians chapter 2, verse 4, right? And it reads, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. See? Right? We're going to talk about it. I'll break that down to you. Right? Because we know, what does it say? It says, seek your own salvation out with fear and trembling. Study to show thyself approved. We gotta go. We got our own walk. We have our own battle. Okay, that is going to be by yourself, right? We got our own battle, right? But we have to look out, for the others. Because why? Because some of us are made strong in particular areas to bear the burdens of the weak, right? We are to bear the burdens of our brothers that are weak in certain areas, because we're weak in certain areas. We're here to build each other up. Iron sharpens iron, right? That's what we out here for, to keep each other steadfast and waiting on Yahawashi on an everyday basis, right? So we have to look out for ourselves. But some of us are made strong in particular areas, to bear the infirmities of the weak. You were not given that gift just to say, well, I have this gift. I am strong in this area, but the Lord is going to test you, right? By allowing that gift to be beneficial to the body and to other brothers who may need it. See? These gifts that we have been given are not for us. They are for the ministry, Yahawah, and the brothers. This is a selfless faith. We are here for our people, man. We're not here for ourselves. That's sacrifice. We're willing to put ourselves in harm's way for Israel, man. We give a fuck about Israel over here. Okay? The elders and apostles of GMS and the big bros and uncles and bishops on down to the followers, man. We give a fuck whether we have weaknesses in certain areas or not. Hey, we give a fuck, man. We put a lot of time in this shit. This is what we care about more than anything on the planet. This comes first. This work. Now I want to look up Philippians chapter 2, verse 4, and we're gonna go into the NLT. Bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. Lock it. For some reason it's not pulling up. Give me 1 moment. spelling it right. Give me one moment. Sometimes this internet be messing up. All right. Now we're going to go into the NLT, right? So we're going to read that verse 4. And it reads, don't look out only for your own interests, but take interest in others too, right? Take interest in your brothers, because they're not going to handle things the same way you handle things. And we have to have an understanding that we got to take the load and think like in their shoes. Just like Yahawashi did for us. Because he walked and bear the burdens of all of us. We got to be that way, you know? So we won't be hypocrites to Yahawashi. We're not out here to be hypocrites. We out here to serve him the right way, to the best of our abilities, right? Even though we got weaknesses. That's why I said we were made subject unto vanity, not willingly, but even though we are in this flesh and we have been given certain weaknesses, it is a test to see if our spirit can overcome those weaknesses. And they can, and they will. Why? Because it's already been written. We won already. We just here putting in the work, right? So now we're going to read verse 5 and verse 6. And it reads, let this mind be in you, right? Which is also in a Mashiach, which means Christ in Paleo Hebrew, Yahawashi, right? One mind. We on one mission. And that's to shed light to the hopeful elect so we can get the fuck out of here. Verse 6, who, being in the form of the Most High, which is Yahawah, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High. So we're going to read in the NLT that, right? Let's read it. This is verse 5. It reads, you must have the same attitude that Amashiach Yahawashi had. What's that attitude? Lowly. Not about ourselves, about our brothers, about our people, about this cause to sacrifice yourself for Yahawah's purpose and his will. It says, pray for his purpose, and you shall receive. And what do our big bros do? They pray to get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to feed the sheep, and to endure to the end, man. That's it. That's all we think about all day. Hey, I went and looked up my name, right? Because my dad's name is Michael. He named me Michael. I don't even have a middle name, right? And I went up and looked at my name, and it is originated from Hebrew, right? And it means who is like Yahawah. So all I do is go around all day is who is Yahawashi.com. That is my job. I don't have another job. That's all I do. That's my job. And I didn't even know until I was 30 years old. Right? I didn't even know. So that's just showing we can't do this on our own time. We can only do this on the Lord's time. Right? Because that's been my name since birth. So that means what? I had to have been doing this at some point. I ain't saying I'm Michael the Archangel. I bugged out when I first got in the truth and I did that. But I got rebuked. I corrected myself. But I know this. That's my name. And that's what I'm about. Right? But that don't mean that that's me. That's the top archangel. There ain't no way that can be me, man. Or he would have woke me up way earlier ago. I'm just Michael, man. You know? But, you know, I gave myself a Hebrew Israelite name. The Lord put the spirit on me to call myself Ahaziah, which just means Yahawah has held. He's got me in his hand. He's using me. That's it. It ain't nothing special. I ain't nobody special, man. I'm just a vessel, man. And I want to be of use to who's really special. And that's Yahawashi, man. I ain't nothing without Yahawashi, man. You know? That's all we need, man. We need his strength, his mercy, his wrath. We need all of that. Because every part of him is what makes us do this. Not just the mercy. Everything. We need the understanding of what it means to go against Yahawashi, which is this earth. This is what it means when you go against Yahawashi. You standing on the highway asking Yahawashi to come back to his good graces. We don't want to be that person no more, man. We're trying to get back home. That's all we're trying to do, man. So we're going to read verse 6. It reads, though he was the Most High, he did not think of equality with the Most High as something to cling to. See? So instead of Yahawashi making himself Yahawashi, the heavenly son, the Holy One of Israel, instead of making himself as equal with the Father, he did something different, man. He did something completely different, right? What did he do? Let's see what he did. So though he was of the Most High, but he was not equal with the Most High, as like us, because we ain't equal to Yahawashi, man. We're not equal to the Heavenly Father. We can't even deal with the Heavenly Father. We got to deal with his son. You know, we're not equal with either one of them. That's why, you know, John the Baptist said, there's a man coming greater than I, and I cannot bear his shoes, man. You know, that was Yahawashi, man. Right? So we have, like I said, as you know, it's like we are powers, but we are not equal to Yahawashi. What did he do? Let's read it. Verse 7. But he made himself of no reputation, man, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. Verse 8, and being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, man. So Yahawashi came down here in his own rulership. He made everything that we look at when we walk around, when we go to the store, when we go to the plantation, when we sit at the house on our own time. He made all of that, and he put himself at the bottom, man. And if he said what? We're his friends, right? He said we his people, right? Why you think we at the bottom? Because that's what we're supposed to be. But he also said he will increase us at our last at the last end. And Lord willing, the way things are going, hey, man, we might be a little bit more comfortable before Jacob's trouble. Lord willing, man. Lord willing, I got faith. So I've been out here for a long time. And the last thing I want to do is if I get something from Yahawashi, if he throw me a bone, hey, I'm splitting that with the brotherhood. All right? You hearing that from me, man. You know? You hearing that from me. That's out of my own will that Yahawashi made me do. You see what I'm saying? He's making me want to do that. Why we want to do it? It ain't about me, man. It ain't about us. It's about Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. And he said, how you treat my people, how you treat my brothers, how you treat your brothers is how you treat Yahawashi, man. We catch each other, eat him slipping, and we caught his ass slipping. Hey, even if he put me to death over this shit, man, we are going to bless the brotherhood. Lord willing, man. Lord willing, man. If it happens. But it's like this, man. I don't know shit, man. I really shouldn't even be talking about it, honestly. You know? Because if the means do happen, if those means do happen, where I can do something like that, I want to do just like Yahawashi did. We don't want no reputation. We don't even really want to know nobody know we did it, right? We just want to do it and go do us. We want to do it so other men can take care of their affairs. We can take care of ours. That's all we want. But the Lord put the spirit on me to talk about it. Why? Because it's the only way I can talk to my brothers. All I got is my elder out here. The rest of y'all, it's got to be like this. Because we scattered, man. We scattered. Yeah, I got notes and stuff. But hey, that's just this time. Usually I don't bring notes. But when it really comes to very crucial lessons that taught me something that I need to work on, I really get into it and write notes, deep notes. I like to put it in camp. So let me go back. Let me go back. I'm talking too much. Salaki. I want to read verse 7 and verse 8 in the NLT, right? So it said, instead, he gave up his divine privileges, right? He took the humble position of a slave. Why do you think we slaves? Because the servant is no greater than his master, right? Right? And was born as a human being. So these people talking about we not from the earth. The fuck you talking about? We're from here, but we're not of this world. Our mindset is not of this world, but we are from this world. But you're going to realize what it means to rule this world in righteousness when Yahawashi goes, fuck this motherfucker up. Because all you motherfuckers think it's a fucking game. Okay? You got brothers going against the elders and apostles. You got young people coming in talking shit to the elders and apostles. Hey, you can get fucked up, bro. You better repent, bro. You on that bullshit. Verse 8, he humbled himself in obedience to the Most High and died a criminal's death on a cross. Right? Yeah, I'm just affiliated Great Millstone, but hey, if I'm going out of order, I always ask them, hey, what do I need to do to get right with y'all? What do I need to do, man? I'm not out here for my own will, man. Yahawashi got me the fuck out here. What do y'all need me to do, man? I want to do that. That's all right. That's the attitude you're supposed to have as a servant of Yahawashi every day. when I say this sometimes, but I be like, every day, for free, all right? For free, all right? We out here with Bahasham, Yahawashi, serving him, and he told us to do it for free. We ain't like these other camps. We don't need nothing. You know? I'm just an affiliate, man. I follow Great Millstone heavily, man. Okay, I fellowship with the body heavily, man. I give a fuck about Great Millstone. And when I see somebody saying something about the people that I learned from, it's hard to not say something. You know? But we try to be in order. We try our best to be in order, man. I got weaknesses too, man. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. I want to be a good servant to Yahawah and to the brotherhood, man. I want to be able to take orders and receive them. And that's what the problem was with that brother that got cast out. He didn't just want to take orders and receive them. How you going to say you believe somebody and they tell your ass, don't fuck with this person in a very nice way, and then you want to come back with a well, why not? It's just like if your father said, take out the fucking trash, and then you say, why? Why, Dad? Why I gotta take out the trash? He gonna say, hey, why are you talking to me about it? Just do it. You said you trust me, right? I feed you. I take care of you. I make sure you ain't sleeping outside. Take out the motherfucking trash. You know? And that's what us young brothers, including myself first and foremost, we got to keep that under consideration when our big brothers tell us something, man. When they tell us something, we do it. Just like when he told like, I don't want to get too much into it because that's going too far into it. But like the wall of Jericho, right? They had to walk around 7 times and blow the trumpets. They didn't ask the Lord why. They just fucking did it. Joshua, he said, take your ass over there and walk over there and do it. He said, affirmative, got it. Move it. That's how we supposed to be. Our big brother say, don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with him. It don't mean forever. The Lord's wrath ain't even in forever. You know? It's just saying, don't fuck with him. Because we're going to see how he going to act. We're going to see if he going to come back and act right. And even if he do act right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom, man. Hey, get your shit together, bro. Just act right, bro. Just act right, bro. Just get your shit right from that point, bro. Just get right from that point, bro. But you can't be fucking with these people who say they fuck with Yahawah and Yahawashi, bro. You can't say that. You can't say that, bro. And then be fucking with these other motherfuckers who slandering our elders, man, and our apostles, man. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that shit, bro. It says among many teachers have one teacher, man. There's many teachers in the Mashiach. We got 4 spiritual fathers, man. And one of them is King Mashiach, what we believe is King David, man. And if you don't believe that, man, then you can't say you believe in Great Millstone, bro. That guy, Shadow of Thy Wings, he tried to be real slick and be like, he didn't fucking believe in that shit, man. Then why are you giving double honor to the elders and apostles, man? And that's the thing in my spirit. I feel like you a brother like me, man. You fucked up and you want to get right, bro. Get right, bro. Get right, bro. Get your shit right, bro. Get your shit right. You could have fucked up whatever, man. But get your shit right, bro. With Yahawah and Yahawashi. We're not here to worship men. But those are the men of the Lord, bro. We're not to slander their name. We're not to go around people who slandering their name, period, man. We don't fuck with them. You know? I'm out here on the outside with you trying to get in, bro. It ain't nothing personal, man. It's nothing personal. But you gotta motherfucking really make a decision before you do it. These motherfuckers don't understand what they getting into. Elder Menachem Zabak and all of them have been doing this shit for so long. Esau Edom took all their videos down, man. We don't have the authority to come in and talk about them, man. We don't. These men have been doing this forever, man. We don't have that authority. And I don't give a fuck who listen to me or not, man. Hey, it don't matter, man. It don't matter, man. I'm telling you what was said. If you can't understand what I'm saying, then go replay it and hear what I said. I'm not gonna repeat myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna repeat myself, bro. But there ain't no way that the elders and apostles is gonna be doing this work for 10 years. But y'all done did something. Y'all done said something about the elders and apostles, right? Y'all done came on their page. Y'all done said all this shit, talking about they slandering everybody's name. But ain't nobody else in GMS say nothing about it. You gotta think about that, bro. I'm telling you right here, bro. Figure your shit out. Hey, if you can't figure out what I'm saying, I'm speaking English, bro. But you don't need to be talking about the elders and apostles like that, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm not nobody, bro. I'm not nobody, bro. I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm here to do the work of Yahawashi, and those are his men, man. They put more work into us than we ever will, bro. Ever, man. So feel however you want to feel about it, man. I'm not here for that shit. I'm not going to delete your page and shit. But they said don't fuck with you, bro. So right now, I'm not fucking with you, bro. You need to get your shit right. Are you talking about I need to repent from what? Hey, you need to be asking how about shit and how was shot. You don't need to be asking me, bro. So anyways, like I said, man, you out of order, bro. That's all I'm saying. You don't think you need to repent? Whatever, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. All I was doing was pointing out the doctrine. And the people that you talking about acting like they know what they talking about, that dude who slandered the elders and apostles for fucking 2 hours, right? They said they don't believe that King Mashal was King David, man. Talk about it ain't biblical. Who the fuck is y'all, man? You gonna tell them? Hey, do what you gotta do, man. Don't come over here on my comment board asking me questions. I'm just a student, bro. Don't ask me shit, bro. Don't be talking shit on rebuking people online and then coming on their comment board and saying Shalom. Like, we know what the fuck you got going on. Elder Manat Zabak and all them marked your ass, bro. You need to take your ass on somewhere and get your shit right, bro. Don't come over here with me, bro. So anyways, Yahawashi took himself as a servant and humbled himself, right? And was slain at the foundations of the earth. So now I would like to read Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1. Like, you make it seem like people put out decrees or something for no reason or some shit. Hey, man, feel how you want to feel, bro. But I ain't never came out of my body at you at all. But now you on my comment board asking me, and you saying, what are you trying to say? What do you mean am I talking to you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You came on my comment board. Elders and apostles said don't fuck with you, bro. I'm not fucking with you right now, bro. Don't mean that maybe later. Maybe later you get your shit right. But you fucking with these bug out ass motherfuckers, bro. I ain't fucking with you, bro. I'm not here to go against Great Millstone. I really do follow Great Millstone, bro. I ain't jumping on everybody else's fucking comment board. Elders and apostles tell me don't fuck with them. Guess what? I ain't fucking with you. You don't understand? Whatever, bro. That ain't none of my business, bro. I'm not getting into that shit, bro. Where we at? All right. So Ephesians. People be acting like they don't know what the fuck they be doing, bro. Whatever, bro. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1. Talking about repent against what? Man, hey, You don't know? Shit. You got a stumbling block, bro. I pray Bahasham, Yahawashi, open your eyes, bro. Tripping, bro. Y'all going to get some very, very dangerous situation, bro. You're going against literally what the Lord set up. Salakia for everybody else who come to the comment board. Salakia. That wasn't supposed to be part of the lesson. So Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1, right? But we're going to get back to talking about Yahawashi. See, this is the whole thing. Another brother told me don't get into it if it ain't got nothing to do with me. I really tried, man. But I was listening, and they said a whole bunch of foul ass shit, man. I wasn't feeling that shit, man. I was pissed off about that shit. These is all elders, man. Watch how you talking about those men, man. Okay? I even talked about how I fucked up at the beginning. Hey, I repented and I came back to the truth in a way, humbleness and meekness and shame, godly shame. I got my shit right, man. Do the same, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. It ain't nothing personal. But if you don't want to get destroyed, I would suggest you stop being ill-willed and having contention toward the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Period. Hey, you want to be sensitive about it? Hey, ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I don't even fucking know you, bro. We're going by doctrine. You're fucking with these motherfuckers who talking about some weird shit. Talking about they got 99.9% of the truth, which is 666 backwards. Because that's basically what they doing if they don't believe that King Mahshah is King David, bro. Not fucking with none of that shit. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, the prisoner of the Lord beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, right? We're called. We're called to do things, right? So wait, let me read my notes. We are called to obey what our four spiritual fathers came and told us to do, which is serve Yahawashi 144%, right? So there are some moments Yahawashi was frustrated with the prophets. Remember that, right? These are the things that Elder Yahawah pointed out, okay? So he said there are moments that Yahawashi was frustrated with the prophets. Sometimes rebuke, sometimes mercy. Ultimately, he is the perfect example of patience. What's patience? Not just destroying your ass on the spot. We should all be put to death because we've all sinned against the Lord. So there ain't no reason for me to feel like I'm better than somebody else. I'm not. You know? We don't know if we are the elect, but we know this. They've been understanding this truth longer than us. So it'd be best that we pay attention to what they're saying. Okay? Because they have bared many infirmities before us. You know, it says, ask thy elders and they shall tell thee what's going on. We're supposed to follow them, do that. If you don't want to do that, then don't listen to Great Millstone. Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to follow orders and execute. That's our job. So like I said, ultimately, he is the perfect example of patience. He was dealing with different men, all who were of the circumcision, which means they know they are Hebrew Israelites, right? But they come from different backgrounds. Some were zealots before, right? Some were fishermen. A mixed bunch. but they were all of the circumcision. So, like, let's say we all know we Hebrew Israelites, and then GMS, you know, you always hear the elders and apostles say this thing of ours, right? And then you got the affiliates that know that we're on the outside, but they are kindful enough to say that we're on the umbrella because we cling to the body, right? But why are they kind enough to say that? Because we do everything they tell us to do. We actually want to be in GMS. I'm not going to be here and just be like Shalom and just start teaching lessons and start saying shit. I'm going to say double honors to the elders and apostles every time. Why? Because that's who we learn this from. Every time we get out here, we're supposed to say double honors to our elders and apostles. You didn't hear Shalom from nobody else. You didn't hear, you know, the water. You don't hear those words. Okay, we got that from them, man. And you got people out here I've been seeing that's coming online, young brothers who literally just saying Shalom and Salakia and all these different words and just saying let's get into the lesson and no double honors. Hey, any of y'all that's like that, hey, unsubscribe from my fucking page. I'm not fucking with y'all, man. Anyways, from different backgrounds, some were zealots before, some were fishermen, a mixed bunch, but they were all of the circumcision, right? The tents of Judah, the Lord had to raise up first. So who was the tents of Judah? They came from one west, starting with our four spiritual fathers, and then the great millstone, because they're the only ones who wasn't taking the bag, man. We all know this. All us who came into the truth, we know this. We know who gave us this truth, man. And that's not even speaking to Yahawashi McQuar, 144K. I'm saying in general, man. We all know who gave us this truth. I'm not focused on that forever, man. We moving on, man. You can't get it, hey, Lord willing, he put the spirit on you. You can go back and listen to what I said carefully. You can figure it out. So after he built them up, right? They were going to be witnesses in Jerusalem, which is Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, then the uttermost parts of the world to preach unto the Gentiles, right? And we know that in Acts 10:28, when you look up that word, another nation, when he's talking about the Gentiles, it's talking about anyone who comes from the descendants of the patriarch Jacob. We know this. Like, we know this. You know, the ones who are studying to show themselves approved. We know this. You know? They've taught us. They've told us. They've told us these things. We know that the Gentiles are Israelites. Because when you even look in 1 Kings, it talks about how King Solomon had 1,000 wives. He had 700 concubines, 300 concubines, and 700 wives, and all of them from other nations. And he started worshiping the other nations, but he had babies from them. So this is how we know, because we know that Isaac, or not Isaac, but King Solomon is Yahawashi. We know this. You know, we know these things through the Spirit. You know, but if you're not of the Spirit, you're not going to even take the time to even understand what that means. You know, you're not going to understand that Yahawashi was Abraham, Isaac, you know, and King Solomon. And he was also the order of Melchizedek. But these are secrets, okay? These are secrets only to the elect of Israel. And we hope to be part of that number who keep these secrets and endure to the end. Nobody knows who the elect is. Well, we hope we are. We hope. You know, so far it's looking like it. We're hoping. But I'll tell you like this. Anybody who is the elect, they don't have no question marks. Okay? They listen, follow orders, and execute. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. That's to everybody who comes across this video. That's what the elect does. And it says, put on the elect, put on the image of the elect. We're supposed to follow orders, this governing body, this great millstone. You don't believe it? Whatever. None of my business. Anyways. So like I said, preach unto the Gentiles, the uttermost parts of the earth is America, Babylon, the Great, and wherever else has been scattered. Right? Paul was used as a vessel to be the head of the uncircumcision. Okay? That was his job. Those who were Hellenized, when you look up that word Hellenized, it means like Greek custom. They had, or not Greek, but Romanized custom. They were like thinking like Romans. They were doing things that were not acting like Israelites. Okay? And they look like all nations, right? And that's how it is today. And they're bring back into the fold. Okay? They bring back into the fold. So, as I was reading, but eventually these churches will be built up and will have to deal with individuals coming out of the Greek Roman idol worship captivity and come into the fold, right? Hold on one second. Hold on, give me 1 second, Salaki. Oh, the paper flew out of my book. Last time there was some papers that flew out of my book. Salaki. Okay. So anyways, like I said, they were Hellenized, but eventually these churches were built up and would have to deal with individuals coming out of the Greco-Roman idol worship captivity and coming to the fold, which is understanding this truth, right? So when you read Paul's writings, you know, his approach is very delicate. When you read it, you can see that he had a heavy load. He had a burden. That's why it's all about the burden of the prophets. We have a certain burden, right? We have a certain burden. You know, we have things that we have to deal with, you know, which is the infirmities of our brothers, our own infirmities, our own struggles, our own times where we make mistakes. We have to deal with all these things, but also keep striving to serve Bahasham, Yahawashi, right? So hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Like I'm having a problem. Give me a second. I'm gonna go into a part 2, Shalom. Give me 1 second. Gotta make sure this thing is looking like it ain't giving no sound. So Lord willing is giving sound. Shalom. I'll be right back. Shalom.